Hello, everyone. Thank you guys for tuning in to the channel again and checking out the first gameplay of the Chargers franchise. Here we are, week one, going against the Raiders, and we are at home this week. We are hoping to keep Gardner Minshew and Devontae Adams out of the end zone as much as possible and hold Alexander Madison to zero to minimal gain on the ground. Brock Bowers is also somebody to keep an eye on as he is a new generational talent. This man is a beast in the open field, so we are hoping to keep him steady and keep him under control. Herbert is looking to make an impact week one and set the tone for the rest of the season with some rookies starting as well this game. We also have J.K. Dobbins, who has been injured off and on the last two seasons, so he's looking to get back to prime shape. And we are looking to start right on defense. Our defense is one of our weaker points, and so here we are looking to keep the aggressive decision making at a minimal and hopefully make some turnovers and force some mistakes to happen. Just like that, we have Derwin James jumping the route and evading Gardner Minshew and taking it all the way back for a pick six, setting a great tone for this young defense. We have a lot of veterans contracts that do expire at the end of the season, so we are hoping to take advantage of that and bring in some new talent. We do have Joey Bosa on a new contract, and we have Khalil Mack on a big contract that he's due for a lot of money next season. So we will try to see what we could do with some cap space moving forwards. But Derwin James and Asante Samuel are our two leaders for the secondary, with Hart coming in as a rookie and looking to make some plays for his own to hopefully secure a starting spot. Here we do have an injury timeout, and this new animation is pretty cool. I like the cutscene they do now. It's kind of more alarming, more informative, I guess you want to say. But here we have Herbert handing off to Dobbins, trying to get the run game started. If you guys have watched previous episodes of my other gameplay, the run game's kind of like my tempo setter, and then have the quarterback just air it out at all costs. Here we have Ladd McConkey getting his first reception of the game from Herbert. Ladd McConkey is looking to secure the starting spot over Palmer, but we will see how that plays out as time moves forwards. We do have Johnston and Rice at 3 and 4, so we're hoping to get them involved soon too as well. Here we have J.K. Dobbins securing his first touchdown of the season. I would like to get him at least over 5 touchdowns on the season, maybe 6 or 7. But Herbert's going to be our primary focus as long as we can develop him, develop the receivers, and hopefully get a new tight end in the draft or offseason. Things will work out in our favor. Here we're trying to apply pressure, and Bosa was able to secure a nice sack for us and keep Minshew contained. So as long as we can do that, things will work out in our favor. We have Minshew dropping back, trying to find something open, and he ends up hitting Alexander Madison in the middle of the field, and Derwin James is able to come in and lay the boomstick on him. This year's animations are going to be pretty great. I've seen a couple of them already, and hopefully we can show some in this gameplay. Here we have Herbert trying to make something happen, but Max Crosby hawks him down like no tomorrow. We're able to recover for a safety. I'd rather take the safety over a defensive touchdown. Obviously, we want to try to keep morale high, the confidence high. It's the first week of the game, and so we want to make sure that we do our best moving forwards with the rest of the year. And so as long as we can keep Herbert in good morality and good spirits, I believe that he'll have the confidence to go out there and sling the ball. Here we have Morgan Fox securing a nice sack for us and holding them only to a 3-point field goal, and Herbert dropping back, hitting McConkey on the right side. Ladd is definitely going to be somebody that we are going to feed the ball to a lot, or as often as possible. And we have Herbert taking off again, showing off his mobility. We're hoping to get him some more mobile yards, but mainly we would want him to stay ideally in the pocket and hopefully just sling the ball around as much as he can. Here we were able to get more in field goal range thanks to Herbert's mobility and kick a field goal to give us a nice little 12-point lead leading into half, which is something we need. We need to take all the points we can get at this point in order to secure a victory. So we're leading 17-5. Unfortunate about that safety, but we live and we learn, and we move on from it. Take a look around the world right now, or around the U.S., to see what games they're playing right now. I know the Browns and the Cowboys are playing a little bit here and there. The Broncos and the Seahawks. Seahawks leading by 1 going into half. We end up playing the Broncos in week 6. That'll be one of our main division rivals. The Chiefs. Chiefs is a game we're not really looking forward to. Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce connection is something to be careful for. Obviously, we don't want to take them lightly, so we will do our best to contain them. And there we have the Cowboys and the Browns, 14-6 going into half. So hopefully, if we see one of them later on in the year, we are able to prep ourselves for that as well. CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott, even Ezekiel Elliott, even though Ezekiel Elliott's kind of on the back year of his career, we will do our best to contain him as well. But some nice highlights right there. Derwin James returning for that pick 6. Always something ideal that you would want to see. Your star players making some big plays like that. Now we're getting ready to start off the second half, going into third quarter. Hopefully add to our stats and keep the score high. Handing off to J.K. Dobbins right here, finding room on the outside. Makes a cut, makes 2 men miss. Is he going to get hawked down? No, he is definitely going to take that into the end zone. Max Crosby was catching up to him, though, which is very terrifying to think about. That man was almost going to get caught. Joe Alt is a monster. That man stands at 6'9" in the game, and he is skyscraping over a lot of people. This nice cut right here by J.K. Dobbins. But J.K. Dobbins is super underrated, especially with him being injured the last 2 years since he fell off after, I think, year 2 of his career, or year 1 after his rookie year. It's unfortunate that the injury bug just bit him and kind of stayed on him, but hopefully here we can make something happen and hopefully not have to worry about the injury bug so much. But our defense stepped up right there, took care of that deep route, and they got Brock Bowers going across the right side. Made 1 man miss and ended up getting brought down. We're trying to send as much pressure. The defensive scheme we kind of run, I like to send a lot of pressure. I like to send a lot of blitzes, so hopefully we can keep that going as well. I don't mind sending too much pressure, but it's just our line's not as good, so I'd rather have that extra man kind of just in there, just in case for whatever reason our line it just isn't getting through. But we were able to get the ball back. Right now it's 8-24. They end up settling for a field goal. And here we have Herbert trying to scan the field, see something happening, but ends up getting brought down by Tyree Wilson. And hopefully we don't have to see him again for a while. And we have Palmer beating Jack Jones on the left side on a flat route, or on a slant, sorry. And we are able to march downfield. Here we have Herbert trying to make something happen, and Max Crosby just gets in there one more time. I believe that's his second sack on the game. We are able to kick the field goal, take the points. We're leading right now 27-8. Only 4 minutes left in the game, so hopefully we make something happen. But Asante Samuel is able to break that route right there and take us back for a little bit. Getting brought down by Devontae Adams. Shout out to Devontae Adams, man, for hanging in, being a Raider. Definitely a tough one to do. But hopefully we can break him free soon. Here we have a handoff to J.K. Dobbins again, trying to make something happen. Trying to make another man miss, but ends up giving the ball right back. How unfortunate is that? Tyree Wilson was in on the forced fumble, and Trayvon Moore was able to recover. So now the Raiders are kind of rubbing it in our face now that they got the ball back. Ball don't lie, and obviously he did it on that play. So, unfortunate. But for whatever reason, Gardner Minshew just ran right through our D-line and scored a touchdown right there. We're definitely got to crack down on that. We cannot allow that to happen. But we end up marching downfield a little bit more. Lad McConkey ends up getting us first down, and we end up taking a knee to hopefully run out the rest of the game. and we do exactly that. We end up winning by 12 points. Should we have won by more? Yes. Are we grateful for it? Yes. I'd rather take the 12-point victory than a 1 point or something closer. I mean, a W is a W, so can't really complain too much, but we definitely have to improve on all aspects and just keep pressing forwards. So hopefully we get ready for week 2 and get ready to move on to the next opponent and so on and so forth, and get ready for the next time we meet the Raiders. We will be at their home, so hopefully we get the same outcome, but fingers crossed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Appreciate you watching.